All right, guys, let's get some NBA picks and props for Tuesday, April 30th slate of games. Trey, leaderboard, start us off.
Yeah, guys, we're recording before the Lakers game. Hopefully, I'll be in good spirits for tomorrow's video with the game going back to Los Angeles with LeBron putting the team on his back and going for his 5th championship ring. We'll see what happens. I gave out the Thunder to score over their 104.5 team total against the Pelicans and -4.5 as well against the Pelicans. And that game is almost at halftime right now. The Thunder, they're only up 40. Actually, just got tied. Trey Murphy just made a three-pointer. It's tied 40-40 right now. A little bit of a low-scoring game, but the Thunder, they can have a big quarter and then cover that over for us.
Yeah, Trey, I don't wish my worst enemy to have to watch this game. I watched the first quarter. I almost fell asleep. It was so horrible. Neither team can score. I guess defense is good, but good God, neither of these teams can score. Also, tell them what you told me right before we hopped on about the Lakers.
What about if they win this game, they are winning this series? Yeah, that is just a fact. I didn't even think it needed to be brought up. I thought it was just common knowledge to basically anyone who knew basketball, to be honest with you. If the Lakers win this game, and if King James, GOAT James, LeBron James gets Game 6 back in Los Angeles, he's going to win that game. And then if you give LeBron James Game 7, I mean, what are we talking about?
He's too old. He can't play in 7 games, for one. For 2, they're not winning tonight, so I'm sorry. All right, I gave out the Boston Celtics. Mine's 10.5. This is Derek White's team. Everybody knew it. We've been calling it from the start of the series. They're up by 26 points last time I checked. We're going on the fourth quarter. Hopefully they can hold them off and win by at least 11 points there. Trey, let's go with the player props. How you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I am 0-0 here. That's because I gave out Nikola Jovic to go over 13.5 PAs going up against the Celtics, and not very good for him. He got ran off the floor. His plus and minus was almost worse than his total minutes played. So he did not play much in the second half, and game yet to be over. That's why I'm not 0-1 yet.
Yeah, I'm 1-0. Derek White scored 13 points in 6 minutes for the Celtics. He currently has 33 points going into the fourth quarter. Jason Tatum is not the leader of this team. It's been Derek White since the start. I'm going to keep taking them every single time they offer him at 12.5 points. I'm assuming next time it's going to be bumped up a little bit, but I'm still going to take it. Trey, let's go to the place for them all. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to take us over to this Orlando Magic going up against Cleveland Cavaliers game, and this is going to be an entertaining game to watch. That is, if you enjoy watching fist fights on a basketball court, I'm going to take the Cavaliers here to go under their team total, which is set at 102, and now it's at 101.5 now. I still believe that they're going to score under that, and I'm also going to take the Magic plus 4.5 in this game. I just expect this game to be very competitive, and neither team should reach triple digits in this game. The average score of 4 games through this series is 101-91 in the Magic's favor. The most points the Cavaliers have scored in a game this series was 97 total points. Their offense has just looked lost and embarrassing, to be honest with you. And most of that's due to both these teams being ranked in the top 10 in NBA scoring defense. The Magic, they're ranked 4th, and the Cavaliers, they're ranked 7th. So we should see another fist fight of a basketball game, especially since both teams are ranked in the bottom 10 offensively as well. I do expect the Magic to cover this game because I believe that they have found something out about this Cavaliers team. Yes, I know the last 2 games were in Orlando, but the Magic, they simply controlled those games, winning those games by an average of 31 points per game. It appears that this Cavaliers team just has given up on each other. Donovan Mitchell, maybe he's looking towards New York, maybe going to be requesting a trade as soon as this season ends. Who knows? Give me the team that is playing for each other and has 2 German brothers just playing as physical as can be. I'm taking the Magic plus 4.5 against the Cavaliers, and the Cavaliers to score under their 101.5 team total against the Magic.
Yeah, Trey, something I rarely do again. I'm disagreeing with you on that one. I think the Cavaliers are going to dominate this game. I don't know. I mean, maybe you're the sharp play again, but I don't know. I think the Cavs might put a stomping on the Magic in that one. Hopefully it's a good game, but I do kind of like the underplay there. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the New York Knicks. The series is going to go back to New York. It's been an absolute disaster so far for the 76ers. And to really think about it, in game 1 and 2, the Sixers, they were right there to win both those games. Then in game 3, the Sixers kind of dominated that one. And then game 4 was exactly like games 1 and 2. Anybody had a chance to win late, The New York Knicks found a way to win late in all 3 of those games. I think the Knicks just won it more than the 76ers. They've been teaching it all season long. Coach Thibodeau has been teaching his guys grit, and it's been paying off. I think halfway through the season, midway through, on this channel, everybody started to notice with the trades that they made, they shifted to being a hard-nosed defensive team who scored 100 points, and they were keep winning games. It's been working so far. I don't know if they can close this series at home. I'd love to think that they can, but if I'm being gifted 4 points with what I think is the better overall team, I'm going to take it, especially in an elimination game. Every game in this series has been very exciting to watch. We've got 2 of the best players in the NBA going head-to-head every single night. 3 of these 4 games so far have been decided by single digits. If we're catching 4, and what I expect should be the 76ers' desperation shot here, I'm going to take the points every single time. Give me the 76ers here to find a way to win and find a way to continue playing in this series. +4 as the play here. Trey, let's go to the player props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, I have to agree with Bear there. Give me Joel Embiid. I'm going to take him to go over 32.5 points against the Knicks. I love this over for Embiid in this game. We're simply going to see him dominate here and put the 76ers on his back. Just because Embiid, he really does not have any other choice. He recently came out and said no matter what his injuries are, he's not giving up on himself, he's not giving up on his family, and he's not giving up on his team. That makes me believe that we're going to see Embiid continue to leave it all out there on the court, and usually that means a 40-piece nugget is coming our way. And with the Knicks being pretty injured in their front court right now, I believe that Joel is going to continue to make big impacts throughout this series, especially since that's what we've seen from Joel Embiid against New York historically. Over his last 9 games against the Knicks, Embiid, he's averaging 33.9 points per game. And just this season, Embiid, he's averaging 34 points per game against New York. Joel, he knows more than anybody that the 76ers cannot go down 3-1. So he knows that he needs to see MVP level himself in this game. And I'm all here for that. Give me Joel Embiid to go over 32.5 points versus the Knicks.
Yep, I love the play there. For my play today, I'm going to stay in the same game. Josh Hart to go over 28.5 points, rebounds, and assists going up against the 76ers. I have to believe that the New York Knicks, after not scoring 100 points, taking game 4 on the road, Nick Nurse has no other choice but to double-team Jalen Brunson every single time he has the ball. Jalen Brunson scored 47 points in game number 4, damn near half the total points on the team, and they still beat the 76ers. He did it basically by himself. McBride came off the bench, had a pretty good day, but Josh Hart had 4 points. Dante DiVincenzo had single-digit points. Hardenstein had 5 fouls in the third quarter alone. So I do think the Philadelphia 76ers will have no choice but to double-team Jalen Brunson, even if it does lead to some open shots. They have to let someone else beat them. That's why I'm going with Josh Hart in this game. And I'm going to put my hand up because I didn't realize how well he was playing in this series. He didn't have a good production on the offensive side in game number 4, but he did have 17 rebounds. That's the kind of guy he is. In the first 3 games, he put up 20-plus points and 13-plus rebounds in 2 of those 3 games. He's the best role player, I think, in the NBA, mainly because of how many minutes he plays and how much heart he has on the floor every single night. He'll get you 10-plus rebounds nearly every single game. I think his points are going to go way up in this game because he should have a lot of open looks because there is no way the Philadelphia 76ers let Jalen Brunson beat them in this game. Give me Josh Hart over total PRA in this game as the play. Trey, let's go to the graphic. Have you start us off?
You know where he learned to be a great role player?
Villanova. No. Wait, did he play for the Lakers?
Former Laker. That's where he learned how to be great.
He bounced around all over the league, though.
Yep. R.I.P. We miss Josh Hart. But, yeah.
Wait, no, you drafted him, didn't you?
What?
You drafted him.
That's what I'm saying. Former Laker. That's where he was drafted and developed. That's where he learned grit and grind, That's where he learned, how to be a legend in the game.
Great franchise. Let the best role player lead your team.
Yeah, and that's what happens. What happens with the Lakers. I gave out the Magic plus 4.5 against the Cavaliers, and the Cavaliers under 102.5, now 101.5 team total against the Magic. I feel like we're going to see a couple fights, a couple flagrant fouls. This game's game 5. Whoever wins this game is probably going to win the series, and I have a lot of confidence in the Magic there. And I'm also going with Joel Embiid over 32.5 points against the Knicks. I mean, we're talking about Joel Embiid here, guys. This guy can put up a 40-burger just by walking out of bed.
Yeah, and I'm going to take the 76ers here. The spread went down 0.5, so I'm taking +4 against the Knicks. And then Josh Hart. This number's been fluctuating a little bit. I said 28.5, might even go up to 29.5, 30.5. Whatever comes out tomorrow morning, I'm going to be smashing the PRA over. I think he's going to have a great day, especially on the scoring side, because there's no way Jalen Brunson can beat the 76ers in this game. Guys, it's going to do it for the NBA Plays and Props for Tuesday, April 30th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Super Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. Leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube, and it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,